Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna show you how I got to top 400 with this deck, Clash Royale. So I was playing ladder. It was like I think the two last hours of the season, and so I started a match here, and I went again against the Barbs, and pretty much I just lost instantly. I don't have a good matchup against that Eagle and me Barbs deck because I don't have a big spell, and he can stack troops as much as he wants. So that meant that if I wanted a good finish, I would have had to like get some wins in a row, which I got here. I got 3 wins in a row. So yeah, today I'm gonna show how I got those 3 wins in a row, and yeah, do some commentary over this gameplay. This deck that I'm playing is an Electro Giant Spawner Mega Knight deck. It looks kind of weird, and it is, but it actually worked pretty well for me, and it's a pretty good deck. So you guys can pick it up as well. It's not the most skillful deck, so anyone can play it. But yeah, I'm going against a balloon deck here, a balloon miner deck. This guy plays this deck a lot, so he's very good with it. So he went with the princess, and then I countered with a mini P.E.K.K.A there. So yeah, that was a good. I mean, it's not the best trade, but it's a good enough. But then he nados it, takes a hit, and nados the mini P.E.K.K.A to king, which was a good move by him because he activates the king. But doesn't matter much in this deck because the Electro Giant, it is a little bit affected by the king tower activation, but not that much. So here he goes with a minor balloon push. He goes with minor balloon, and I just pretty much ignore the miner and go with the NATO on the balloon to the king. This makes the matchup a bit easier. Well, a lot easier actually, because then I got two towers hitting the mine or the balloon, whatever it is. So there I go with the mini P.E.K.K.A, and with the Mother Witch I thought he was gonna protect the princess with skeletons, so that's why I went Mother Witch. But the mini P.E.K.K.A makes its way to the king anyways because the pig pushed it. That pig from the Mother Witch pushed it, and yeah, I got a couple of good hits there. But here I'm low on elixir, and he knows that, so he goes with a good balloon push. But I have to tank. I have to tank the balloon push with my furnace. Otherwise, that game would be over right there. So if I didn't have that furnace there, I know it's a bit of a commitment to defend that much, but you have to you have to overcommit a bit if it means saving your tower. So now going to double elixir, I have so much damage on both of his towers. So now I'm just gonna start going with that hot, and also get on some defenses on board for the balloon. And now I know this balloon is not gonna be that hard to defend because I have NATO, and with the King Tower helping there, it's gonna be a lot easier. But this guy knows this deck very well, so he knows what he's doing. You gotta be careful all the time. But if you see, he doesn't have a great counter for that E Giant, so I go E Giant over there, and he has spent a lot of elixir, but he somehow defends, even though he has like pretty much nothing against that. He somehow defended because this guy is very good with this deck. But I go with Flame Machine here. I mean, Flame Machine was already there, but I go with Mega Knight, trying to get to catch him off guard because he didn't have Knight. But this deck cycles so quickly, so he's back to Knight. He's back to Knight in no time. I go with Electro Giant because, as we said, he doesn't really have anything. He doesn't have a building or something, a damage dealer, like a high DPS dealer for my E Giant, but he has three princesses on board though, and this deck doesn't have a big spell, of course, so it's hard. It's hard to kill those princesses, but yeah, we're just gonna tank that balloon hit with the furnace, and I'm just gonna let it connect with the death damage. I need to get some elixir now, and I think I go with E Giant again at the bridge. Let's see. No, I didn't go. I didn't go there. That was the better move there. If I had gone with Dijon, I think he would have defended just like he did last time. So I go with that defensive hut, NATO the balloon, and yeah, pretty much here right now we're kind of even. So I gotta start building a push now that it's time 3 elixir. So I go again with that E-Giant and defend with this hot the balloon. I'm gonna let the balloon get that damage. I don't really care about that. I mostly care to get that E-Giant on tower, which it gets for one hit, but he defends it. So then I panic here a little bit, if I remember correctly, and just go all in. But he plays those skeletons, which help me get some royal pigs from the Mother Witch. So yeah, that was pretty much the first game. Yeah, that was a pretty hectic game there. He played that very well, and I think I have a matchup there. So kudos to that guy. He knows what he's doing. He's like one of the best with that deck, but not many people play that deck anyway. So here against Logbait, then here I am against Logbait against this guy. I just starting off with the hot on this with this deck is a pretty safe play, but I do that here. I played the hot before the princess, so I didn't see them coming. Then I play mini pack from before the princess, and I'm just gonna chill here pretty much. He has to play something before me because he's a bit more elixir. He plays that Goblin Gang. Then I counter with Mother Witch, get some pigs off of it. Mother Witch is very good against Swarm, as you guys know, so yeah, that was pretty good there. I get a couple of pigs, and they got a couple of hits there. He also doesn't defend that Mother Witch, which gives me some damage, but he's still in front on that left tower. I mean that right tower. So yeah, he's not doing very bad at the moment, but I'm just gonna chill, let the game come to me, because this deck is pretty heavy, if you guys didn't notice. So yeah, like you cannot go over aggressive in single, of course, because if they catch you off guard with like I don't know anything other lane, if you go Mega Knight, then it's not gonna be easy to defend the opposite lane. So you have to just chill, build up some hots if possible, and just stay alive overall, because it's gonna be much easier in the double elixir. So yeah, I'm quite up elixir now, and I know it. And that the Inferno Tower is the worst thing about Logbait. So if the Inferno Tower is off of his hand, and I knew that, I also knew that he didn't have much elixir. Like he couldn't do anything here. Yeah, and he knows it. He was just laughing. Yeah, that was just a free tower without the Inferno Tower, and he just gives up at this point. Like, I was not gonna let him get the second tower because I have a good defense, but also I could pressure him. So yeah, he just gives up here. Let's go 4 times food. Yeah, nothing much there. He just gave up after that. So you guys have to know, if they don't have Inferno in hand, for example, you can just go with the knee giant if you're against Logbait, because they don't really have anything about it, let's be honest. The princess doesn't do much, Goblin Gang just gets killed, Knight doesn't do that much DPS. So yeah, if you manage to catch them without that Inferno Tower in hand, you should just go in with the knee giant. It's not going to be a bad move. So here we are against another E-Giant deck, the normal E-Giant deck, not like mine. Mine is let's say the weirdest E-Giant deck that you're gonna find out there. I also found this on ladder and I was like, oh, sounds like a good deck. So I just copied it and it worked out fine for me. So you guys should give it a try as well. But yeah, I'm going against normal E-Giant here. And he has a lot of stuff coming down here, but you can also defend with an E-Giant of your own, because anything that hits it basically is dead in no time. So I didn't have anything better there really to defend myself with, so E-Giant is gonna do the work just fine. And yeah, we're both at 4, well, he's 1 elixir up, so I'm just gonna wait now, see what he does, and if he doesn't do anything, I'm just gonna go on in with a hut, and that's what I do, I think. Yeah, I go in with a hut. He goes with E-Giant, but as you guys know, against buildings that don't hit back, E-Giant is pretty much useless. That's why Mortar hard counters it pretty much. So I go there with that hut, go with the Mother Witch in the back, and the Mega Knight is Ice Wizard there. Yeah, he also has NATO, but you're gonna see here he does a terrible NATO. Like, yeah, that NATO did nothing for him. That was one of the worst NATOs I've ever seen, to be honest. And look at how much of a counter push I have on. I'm gonna go with Mega Knight and Mini P.E.K.K.A, and it's pretty much over. He only has 2 elixir in hand. Yeah, the 2 elixir. Now he just has nothing to deal with that, really. I think it's game over here. I think he didn't play another card after this, yeah. Yeah, it would. If he tried, he wouldn't have succeeded anyways. So yeah, this was a good game too. For me, knowing how he didn't have much elixir there, so I went all in, and I got 28 trophies on this one, which was my last match for that season. This is after the season end, and that actually got me my best finish yet on ladder. 384th. This was my best finish with such a weird deck. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, you can try the deck. The link is going to be in the description. I think this is a pretty easy deck to play and also a very good one. So you guys should give it a try and see if you like it. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.